A powerful ice storm is approaching, threatening a large swath of the United States. This dangerous weather event is expected to bring significant ice accumulations, leading to widespread disruptions. Millions of residents are urged to prepare for hazardous travel conditions, power outages, and potential property damage. The safety of you and your loved ones is paramount. Please take the necessary precautions as this storm unfolds. The National Weather Service has issued severe weather warnings and advisories for 19 states. This includes Arkansas, Connecticut, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Maine, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Nebraska, New Hampshire, New York, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Vermont, and Wisconsin. These states are in the direct path of the storm, with varying degrees of impact expected. Ice accumulation on roadways will create extremely dangerous driving conditions. Even a small amount of ice can make roads slippery and hazardous. Black ice, which is transparent and difficult to see, poses a significant threat. Authorities are urging residents to avoid all non-essential travel during the storm. If you must travel, exercise extreme caution, reduce your speed, and be prepared for sudden stops. The weight of ice accumulating on power lines and trees can cause widespread power outages. When winter storms hit, the combination of freezing rain, sleet, and snow can create a heavy burden on the infrastructure. The ice can build up to several inches thick, causing power lines to sag and even snap under the pressure. Trees, too, can become laden with ice, leading to branches breaking off and falling onto power lines, further exacerbating the problem. This can result in extensive damage to the power grid, making it difficult for utility companies to restore power quickly. These outages can last for hours or even days, disrupting daily life and essential services. Without electricity, homes are plunged into darkness, and the lack of heating can make indoor temperatures plummet, posing a risk to health and safety. Emergency services are often stretched thin during these times, as they respond to increased calls for help and work to clear roads and restore power. The impact on daily life is significant, with schools and businesses forced to close and transportation systems coming to a halt. In some cases, people may need to seek shelter in community centers or with friends and family who have power. It's crucial to prepare for potential power loss by charging electronic devices, such as phones, tablets, and laptops ahead of time. These devices can be a lifeline during an outage, allowing you to stay informed about weather updates and emergency instructions. Consider investing in portable power banks to keep your devices charged for longer periods. Additionally, make sure to have a car charger available, as your vehicle can serve as an alternative power source in a pinch. Having flashlights and extra batteries readily available is essential. In the absence of electric lighting, flashlights provide a safe and reliable source of light. Stock up on batteries to ensure your flashlights remain functional throughout the outage. It's also a good idea to include candles and matches in your emergency kit, but use them with caution to avoid fire hazards. Consider investing in battery-operated lanterns, which can illuminate larger areas and are safer than open flames. Ensuring you have alternative heating sources is vital for staying warm. Portable heaters can be a good option, but make sure they are safe for indoor use and have proper ventilation. If you have a fireplace, keep a supply of firewood on hand. Layering clothing and using extra blankets can also help retain body heat. In extreme cases, it may be necessary to seek shelter in a warming center or with friends and family who have power. Consider having a backup generator if you rely on electrically powered medical equipment. A generator can provide a critical power source during an outage, ensuring that essential medical devices continue to function. When using a generator, follow safety guidelines to prevent carbon monoxide poisoning and ensure it is properly maintained. For those with medical needs, having a plan in place for power outages is crucial. This may include notifying your utility company of your medical requirements, so they can prioritize your home for power restoration. Forecasters predict significant ice accumulations, ranging from a quarter inch to over an inch in some areas. This heavy ice buildup can cause tree limbs to snap, potentially damaging property and power lines. In addition to ice, some regions may also experience heavy snowfall, further complicating travel and increasing the risk of power outages. Stay informed about the specific forecast for your area and prepare accordingly. Section 6. Safety First. Your guide to weathering the storm. In this section, we will cover essential tips and guidelines to help you stay safe and secure during an ice storm. Ice storms can be incredibly dangerous, causing power outages, hazardous road conditions, and even structural damage to homes and buildings. It's crucial to be well prepared and informed to minimize risks and ensure the safety of yourself and your loved ones. During an ice storm, safety should be your top priority. The first step in staying safe is to stay informed. Keep an eye on weather forecasts and alerts from local authorities. Knowing when an ice storm is expected to hit can give you valuable time to prepare. Stock up on essential supplies such as food, water, and medications. Make sure you have a battery-powered radio, flashlights, and extra batteries in case of power outages. Stay indoors as much as possible to avoid exposure to the elements and potential hazards. If you have to go outside, make sure to inform someone of your whereabouts and expected return time. This way, if something goes wrong, help can be sent your way. Create a warm and safe environment inside your home by sealing any drafts and keeping the thermostat at a comfortable temperature. Use space heaters safely and never leave them unattended. If you must venture outside, wear multiple layers of warm clothing. Layering helps to trap heat and keep you warm. Start with a moisture-wicking base layer to keep sweat away from your skin. Add an insulating layer like fleece or wool, and finish with a waterproof and windproof outer layer to protect against the elements, including a hat, gloves, and scarf. These accessories are essential for protecting your extremities, which are more susceptible to frostbite. Make sure your hat covers your ears, your gloves are insulated, and your scarf can be wrapped around your neck and lower face to shield against the cold wind. Be extremely cautious when walking on icy surfaces, taking slow, deliberate steps. Wear shoes or boots with good traction to reduce the risk of slipping. If possible, use a walking stick or trekking poles for added stability. Always be on the lookout for black ice, which can be nearly invisible but extremely slippery. Clear walkways and driveways of ice and snow to prevent falls. Use ice melt or sand to provide better traction on slippery surfaces. When shoveling snow, take frequent breaks to avoid overexertion, and push the snow rather than lifting it to reduce the risk of injury. If you have a snowblower, make sure to use it safely and follow the manufacturer's instructions. Section 7. Community support. Lending a helping hand. In times of severe weather, our communities become our lifelines. The spirit of togetherness and mutual support can make all the difference. Check on elderly neighbors, family members, and those with disabilities who may need assistance during the storm. These individuals are often the most vulnerable and may not be able to manage on their own. A simple visit or a phone call can provide reassurance and identify any urgent needs they might have. Offer to help with errands, snow removal, or simply provide companionship. Running errands for those who can't venture out, shoveling snow from driveways and walkways, or just spending time with someone who might be feeling isolated can significantly improve their situation. Remember, a little kindness can go a long way in times of need. Acts of kindness, no matter how small, can lift spirits and foster a sense of community. Whether it's sharing a meal, offering a ride, or just lending an ear, your actions can have a profound impact. If you have a working fireplace or wood-burning stove, consider offering a warm space for those without heat. Inviting neighbors or friends into your home can provide them with much-needed warmth and comfort. It's these gestures of hospitality that strengthen the bonds within our communities and ensure that no one is left to face the storm alone. Section 8. Staying informed. Your lifeline to safety. Staying informed about the storm's progress and potential hazards is crucial. Monitor local news, weather reports, and official alerts from the National Weather Service. Pay attention to any warnings or advisories issued for your area. Have a battery-powered weather radio handy in case of power outages. Remember, knowledge is power when it comes to staying safe during severe weather. Section 9. Weathering the storm together. As this powerful ice storm approaches, remember that we're all in this together. By taking the necessary precautions, staying informed, and looking out for one another, we can weather this storm and emerge stronger as a community. Stay safe, stay warm, and let's navigate this challenging weather